Hello everyone, my name is Heather and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the products in my collection, my makeup products, that I have hit pan on. So I've seen a few people in my subscription box sharing these types of videos, and I don't know, I don't think I've ever done a video like this before. I mean, I haven't really shown you guys my makeup collection since the spring. While I do share quite a few Project Pan videos, so you may have seen some of these products, especially if you watched my Pan That Palette finale. So obviously there's a lot of pan there, so you might have seen some of these things, but some of them are new, and yeah, I just want to collate all of the products I have hit pan on into one little video, and for me to look back on. That might be cool. So without rambling anymore, I'm just gonna get started. So the first one I'm gonna show you technically is not a type of product with a pan, but I'm throwing it in because of a reason that I will say in a second here. Okay, this is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Light, and the reason I say I have hit pan on it is because I have removed the stopper, and so I've removed the stopper and I've gotten a ton more product out. There is still some product in here, but I mean, like, you can see through the walls now. So here we go. This is what it looks like. Really not a lot is coming out anymore. I don't know if you can tell. So there's still some on the bottom. I don't know if I'll ever be able to reach all of that. If you guys have any advice on how to really get that product out, I might have to just stick a brush in there. That might be the best way to do it. But yeah, I would say I have hit pan on this product. The next is a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. This is in Weenie, and I've had this for almost 2 years, like a year and a half or so, and I haven't used it in a while, but here it is. So I don't know if it's dried out because I haven't even really touched it. Maybe I should just do it right now. Okay, I mean, it still feels pretty good, but it's gorgeous. I just like slipped. Yeah, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous color, kind of like a rose gold coppery kind of shade. But yeah, there's pan on it. So these Super Shock shadows have pretty shallow pans, so I have four. Okay, I have four Super Shock shadows. This is the only one with pan on it. I really feel like I need to start really using these because they don't have a super long shelf life, and I don't know, it's not like they were super expensive, but I would like to get a little bit more use out of them before they go bad. And this one, yeah, I'm just being reminded right now how beautiful it is. I need to use it more. Maybe actually use up one of these shadows. That'd be really cool. Next is from my Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells trio, which is broken, like the lid thing is about to come off. But here's what it looks like. I've hit pan on 2 out of the 3 shadows in here. So the brow bone highlight shade has quite a lot of pan, and then the eyelid has a you know, good amount of pan on it. So I don't know, these might be in Project Pans at some point in 2018. I would really like to, they were in Project Pans. I'd like to put them back in Project Pan and actually try and use this up. That's the only reason I've kept it, because actually they're pretty good shadows. But since they have so much progress on them, I think it'd be kind of cool to maybe use them up. This I actually just hit pan on today. It is from my Naked 3 palette, and that is the color Strange. Very tiny pan, but it's there, guys. It's there. So I've been using this to kind of set my eyelids before I put any other shadow on. So it's just a super easy type of color for me to hit pan on, which is why I've just been like pulling this out literally pretty much just for that color. So yeah, that's another thing with pan on it. How many do I have now? 1, 2. I'm counting both shadows because there are 2 pans in the Walking on Eggshells. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 so far. And for this, I don't know if you count things that have been used up. I'm not going to. I'm going to only count things that still have product in it, but there's pan showing. Does that make sense? It will in a second here. So from my, the Manizer Sisters palette from The Balm, you've probably seen this a ton if you've been following my Project Pans. So my Cindy, what am I saying? What is this? Mary Luminizer has a lot of pan showing, and there's a lot of it on my cheeks today. But yeah, a good amount of pan. This is my only highlight. Well, I guess there's the champagne truffle in my chocolate bar palette, my Too Faced chocolate bar palette, which I do use as a highlight, but it's in an eyeshadow palette, so I don't know. It's an eyeshadow, but it's a beautiful highlight. But yeah, I guess my like dedicated highlight, this is my only one, and yeah, pretty big pan on it. I did kind of want to use it up by the end of 2017, but that did not happen. But maybe by the end of 2018, we shall see. Then I can try a new eyeshadow. What am I saying? What am I saying? Highlight. Can try a new highlight. By the way, my plans for the Betty Luminizer, once my Mary Luminizer is gone, I am going to give Betty Lou to my little sister. She has a slightly deeper complexion than I do, just like more like a warmer complexion, and I think it'll look a lot better on her than me. It looks a little orange on me. So Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Again, if you have been following my Project Pans for a while, you might be sick and tired of this palette because I have put almost every single product in here in a project at some point this year. I got this palette in August last year, so I've had it for over a year now, and I've gotten a ton of use out of it. So here's the pan that I have. I'm still counting this guy. I think this is called Levitation. There's just a little bit on the edge here. I could use that up if I just really like dig at it and use it as an eyeshadow in my crease for maybe a couple weeks, and that'll be gone. So I would like to actually use that up by the end of the year. But yeah, so I have pan on the contour shade and this warmer toned shade here. So this one obviously much bigger because I use more of it because I use it in my cheekbones, on my jawline. This is the only, I use this on my brow, you know, like this. This is kind of the only bronzer I consider that I have in my collection because I don't really contour with it. It's more warm toned, so I use it on my forehead. But yeah, so that's 3 more things with pan. Like my lipstick is like sinking into the lines on my lip, and it's not cute. And it's on my teeth. Oh my god. How long has that been on my teeth? So we are up to 9 products that have pan on it, and here is the last thing, technically. It's got a lot of things with pan on it, but last like physical thing. What am I saying? You know what I'm saying. So this was my Pan That palette for 2017. I have already posted my there is a hair on my lip, but I cannot see it. It's so frustrating. Okay, I've already posted my finale for this Pan That palette, so if you haven't already checked that out, I highly recommend it, but I guess you don't have to because you're about to see the inside of this anyway. So lots of things. There's a lot of pan, What was that noise? I just dipped my finger into one of these things. I can't tell. It is so janky. Anyway, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pans showing, not counting the things that have been completely used up. So I'm only counting the things that still have product. So 9 shadows with pan, which brings our number up to 18. Am I doing that right? Am I doing math right? So I have 18 products with pan on them. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you did. Hopefully you like seeing what I have pan on. It's kind of pan porny, which is nice. Pan porn, gotta love it. Let me know, what do you guys have pan on? What have you hit pan on recently that you're so excited about? Like, have you hit pan on like a blush or a bronzer recently? What? That's always really exciting when you start to see that just like little bit of silver. You're like, yeah, and you kind of start to like dig at it a little bit. Like, I know, come on. I'm not the only one who does that. Okay, you get really excited and you're like, yes, and then you have to tap off a ton and you're like, ah, I just cheated a little bit, but it's cool. It's cool, guys. It's your makeup collection. You do whatever you want with it. I'm gonna stop babbling. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and let me know if you want to see this type of video again further down the line. Obviously I can't like do it in a month because it won't look any different, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do this again maybe like every 6 months or maybe once a year or whatever, so you guys to see different things that I have hit pan on. So right now the number is 18, which is exciting. I have a pretty small collection, so that might not sound like a lot, but that's a lot for my collection. So thanks so much for watching. I will see you soon with another video. Bye.